listening to Proof Text, a Glossa House podcast by Dr. T. Michael W. Halcomb, Dr. Frederick J. Long, Dr. Mario Melendez, Dr. Jennifer Noonan, and J. M. Smith. Welcome and enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Proof Text. I'm Michael Halcomb, and this is an episode of Three Things, which means I'm going to share with you three things that I'm thinking about. The first thing I want to share with you is that as I'm recording this episode, Black Friday for 2023 is on the horizon, and we're not all about this kind of stuff at Glossa House, but we do have a sale going on. It's a continuation of our AAR SBL conference sale. And so we're extending that to those who weren't able to be at the conference, or if you were there at the conference, that's now extended beyond the conference. So if you're watching, you'll be able to see on the screen here in just a moment. If you go on to the Glossa House Twitter handle and follow us there, you'll see that this Black Friday sale, you can get 30% off when you type in "ship it" at checkout. The sale ends on Saturday. All right, so you can go to glossahouse.com, order your books, type in "ship it," and you'll get 30% off for Black Friday of your orders. So that's pretty cool. So do that. Make sure you don't miss out on this. It's an incredible deal. That's the conference deal. So that's the first thing. And speaking of the conference, this is the second thing. I wanted to just reflect on that a little bit. We had a great year as a company in San Antonio, Texas. We had our exhibit up for 4 or 5 days, 4 days of selling, I believe. But this was hands down the best year that we'd ever had as a company. And we had a bigger booth, four booth spaces, so 40 foot by 10 foot. And our booth was rocking. I think it was the best booth in the entire exhibit hall. And numerous people told us that. So that was fun to see and fun to hear, fun to experience. We crushed it in sales every day. And we're really excited about that. Even more than that, even just beyond the sales, because we're not like all about that. But we just crushed it in terms of solidifying relationships with previous authors and making relations with new authors, meeting new fans and super fans. So that was really exciting. Next year's meeting is in San Diego, California. And we hope that we'll see you there. The Glossa House booth is going to get even bigger and badder. We're going to have 50-ish foot to work with. Actually, we might get a little bit more mileage out of that next year just because of the way things are configured. So we're really stoked about that. And thanks to everybody who was there and come by and said hi to us. Thanks to everybody who come and supported us by shopping with us and supporting our authors. It was really, really encouraging. And if you're interested in being at San Diego next year, start thinking about that. Start making your plans for the AAR SBL conference. It's going to be good. So, thanks. Thanks to everyone so much for supporting us. So those are the first two things that I want to share with you. The SBL, or the Black Friday discount. That's an extension of the SBL conference discount. Ship it. The second thing was just saying thank you and offering our reflections on SBL. And then the third thing I want to share with you is kind of unrelated, but a little bit related. So I had this, as I was flying to the mainland, they have TV things on the plane or whatever, and I watched one of these master classes. And this master class was run by or taught by a guy who's a professional hostage negotiator. So he was giving tips for how to persuade, essentially. That's what the whole master class was, and negotiate. And he defined negotiating as giving someone else your way. which I thought was pretty interesting. But anyways, he had this one segment where he was talking about how to get an early check-in or a late checkout at a hotel, and that it's worked 99.9% of the time for him. And it was perfect that I watched that because I ended up getting to my hotel about 4 hours early, and I needed to get an early check-in. So I thought I might put his plan to use and try to negotiate with the person at the front desk. So I'm going to pass this tip on to you so that if you ever need it for an early check-in or a late checkout, give it a try. It worked for me. So here's how it goes. So if you're looking for an early check-in, what I did was I got there about 4 hours early, and it was around 7 or 8 in the morning. It was really early in the morning, and I went up to the front desk and was talking to the receptionist, and I said, I'm, good morning. I know you're probably really busy this morning, and I'm probably about to make your day a lot worse. And her eyes got kind of big, and I said, I just flew in. I've been flying for about 12 or 14 hours, and I'm really tired. And I was just wondering if it's possible to get an early check-in. And when I said that, it was like her shoulders dropped, like a sigh of relief, and she was glad to give me an early 4-hour check-in to the hotel room. Now, the idea with a late checkout, if you need a late checkout, is the same. If you just go down to the front desk and you're kind, of course, and the line is I've been here overnight, or I've been here a couple days, or whatever, and I know I'm probably about to make your day a lot worse, and then kind of let that hang, and then you do it. You ask for a late checkout, and there's probably going to be a relief. The whole premise behind this is that these hotel workers, right? They have seen pretty much everything. Like the hotel workers see some really terrible stuff, and so in this sort of negotiating, you're setting the bar really high, like the expectation really high. It's up here. I know I'm about to make your day a lot worse, right? And then when you finally share or tell what you're going to share, it's like way under. So you're underselling it all. And it's actually a relief to them to hear that it wasn't something so bad, and they'll work with you. So, hey, it worked for me, and I just wanted to share that with you. So maybe you can try it, and if you ever do and you're successful, leave me a footnote and let me know, or leave me a comment and let me know. So that's the 3 things that I'm thinking about over my travels the last couple of weeks. The one is dealing with the hotel. The other is just the great experience at SBL, and then actually the other one is the SBL, or the Black Friday discount that's a carryover from SBL. So those are 3 things that I'm thinking about, and I'll stop there and say I hope that helps.
Interested in growing your ancient language skills but not sure where to start? Glossa House can help. From illustrated readers and short stories to lexicons and grammars, Glossa House offers a variety of resources for beginning, intermediate, and experienced ancient language learners. Head to glossahouse.com today. Glossa House, language resources for the global community.